So let's see if we can put this background back on. So this is how it played out. Looked at it on the hour. It would look like this. Up the street and just took itself to these profits real quick. This was the last hour, so it just broke out in the last hour,
Hmm.
went up the street, and that was that. If you're looking at it on the 5, it looked like this. If you're looking at it like this, it's
Hmm.
like this. All the same, very similar. Now, these, I used to have these as the forefront of everything.
Hmm.
And this is gonna tell me, buy and sell whatever.
Was POI point of interest?
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
because they're not, 100% at all, right?
Hmm.
So, especially in chop, if we look back, it doesn't look, you know what I mean? It does this in chop.
Hmm.
So, having this built as it's built now, right? All this would do for me is give me a little bit earlier confirmation that something's about to shake.
Hmm.
This one caught it as well, but you know, that extra mental confirmation is pretty good. It's pretty good. If we're looking at Nas,
Yeah, how nice looking on the five. For ups or downs?
uh, they're
Down,
looking like some ups over there.
but it broke past that blue line.
Which blue line?
Well, the green one down lower. Low. That no, go up higher. Go up higher. Around 26 or 30, where the blue dotted line is, right below the blue dotted line.
So you're talking about this?
No, no, that one there, that's the one. That's not the thing for the hour or the day or whatever.
That's the hour one.
The hour one, right? It
Yeah.
broke past there, but then it coming back up into it now.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And how it look on the hour?
It looks like this on the hour. You actually have these.
So it's still below the red on the hour.
Yeah, this is all the same. It's gonna be the
Okay.
same as the 5. It just looks different,
Okay.
right? So it sold off and it did the opposite, right? So that's why I'm glad that Nas did the same that day,
Right, because sometimes it's be different.
completely opposite, right? So
Right.
today it just sold down to this perfectly down the street. Take profit 1, take profit 2. So now it's trying to recover and do what it's gonna do. We look at it overall, big picture wise.
Hmm.
So it looks like,
I mean, I wonder if it'll go down for the day. If it
yeah,
is going back up to go down, maybe. I don't know. I mean, how the forward looks on this.
4 hour looks like this. You got a 4 hour sale coming
Okay,
up
now
here.
that's a long wick pullback. Okay.
Yeah, right off of the daily bottom.
Right. Come to that level and then, okay.
So I'll be interested in buying this
Okay.
for it to break out if it's gonna follow suit. I would think that it would pull back first, though.
And then if it break the red line and hold above there and the thing change to blue to look for buys
Yeah, I would just put a pending order up here with that. Oh, brother Cloud, it popped on the blue side on the 1 minute already.
on the 1 minute already. Okay.
And, yesterday we was in 5 seconds. We was down here with it when this turned blue, so that would have been
Caught it early.
I would have been down here in the wick of that hour for that. We're gonna do that. 15 seconds is probably cleaner. Yeah, it was to allow that to happen
Crazy. Because I was looking at it thinking you're gonna pop up and then sell off again.
and then sell again.
That's what I was thinking, looking, I mean, that it could go up on the 4 hour, but then it would sell back off again now. But that's just, I guess, looking at was that the 15 minute? No, even on the hour, it had a deeper red candle close. So I don't know.
Yeah. So if I'm looking at it from the other perspective, which would be work home and gym, we haven't even really done anything with that.
Mhm.
But this is what it looks like. Here comes the sell back for a little bit, I guess.
Oh, and you know they have news today, right?
They got news today. What news do they have today?
Today's October 30th, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
1 second. Let me find it back. 1 second.
Here it comes.
Uh, it's saying at 12:30. 12:30. Is this Eastern time?
Oh, 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 oh,
You hearing that noise,
oh,
right?
Yeah, I do.
So
oh,
it's the same thing like
oh,
last time. I hearing it,
oh,
but you can't see it.
oh,
And I was like, where the hell
oh,
was it coming from? But
oh,
the same thing
oh,
happened like the first time. I
oh,
can't see anything
oh,
that is an alert.
oh,
That's so
oh,
weird.
Yeah, that the first time I was like,
oh,
what the hell is it? But the
oh,
second time it showed that
oh,
it was an alert. Then
oh,
I remembered I set it up. I could take it off. But
Yeah, you just gotta look at your notification log on
yeah, I gotta
TradingView.
go turn them off.
So go to the alerts and go to the log. And when you find the one that went off just now on the log,
Okay.
then you could just cut that right off. But at least you'll know which one it is. It's up here with these alarms
Yeah.
in the log instead of just the alerts. And then it'll tell you what just went off most recently.
Where's this thing? Go back to see it now. Let me see. It says it's a moving average alert. Moving average. So let me just hit pause for that. All right. Okay, so that's the five we own here. Okay.
Yes, Lord, I'm done for that. I think this just did 400. This did 400 and some change.
For what the
Um,
Dow buy?
on the sell. Basically, off of this down the street, because I said
You
that it
did a
was
sell
gonna.
on the Dow?
Yeah, I sold on NQ.
Oh, NQ. I didn't know you using some more.
Yeah, I didn't say it, but
Okay.
I was saying that this will be selling back to at least here to try
Okay.
to,
Okay.
you know what I mean, to
Before it goes up, I remember you mentioned that. Yeah.
close up. Yeah, so it went to here. It went to the hour top of here,
Okay.
touched it, then went to down the street, and then I pressed it when it hit down the street.
Okay.
for one
How many
regular contract.
contracts you put on that one for the NQ?
I put one regular contract for NQ.
So 10 MNQs.
Yeah, 10 MNQs
Okay,
for
gotcha.
that one. And it just sank down crazy. I forgot about the fact that it was going to be a regular contract here. I was trying to log into this trade today. So it pushed back 230 real quick.
Hmm.
And then I'm like, oh, that's going to sink though. So I held it for a little bit. I was out of there 2 minutes. So on your side, I will believe that it will be buying from either here or here
All right. So I'll look to see if I
or
could get
here.
another sell
No, I'm talking about for the oh, okay. You're talking about okay.
to that point and then do
To
a
that
buy.
point. I hear you. I hear you. I wouldn't want to get caught though. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Because what
okay.
if it just goes a little bit before coming all the way back here,
Oh, okay.
right? At least get real snug and just focus your attention, right? Yes, it's going right now, but this is what we don't want to get stuck in, right? Because
Mm,
normally we were looking for the pullback into this anyway. You good? Um, normally we're looking for the pullback into this anyway to buy, right?
hmm.
So just focus your energy on having a pre-order right here at like 121. A
To
pen,
buy?
yeah, to buy.
Okay.
So put your pending order up there and allow it to bounce off of here and continue on with all that buying energy that it has. So I think it just hit it.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, so you're in it right now.
Yeah.
All right, solid. So at this point, we're looking for that to buy up. There it goes. So are you in profit?
165, 150, 160.
There you go. And look at the little confirmation coming in. Now it may be very, very careful here because it may break and retest this down the street and come back down again.
Okay.
So make sure that you protect your profits. Hopefully it stays right here, bounces off of here, and then goes back up to this high. But just protect it. You see how it's doing that right now?
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm hoping for that to just yank up and turn into a hammer and then continue going for it. Great place for it to be a higher low right there. For it to be this 1, 2, and then come up to here. There you go. Got a little confirmation there.
Order filled.
I came out at 331.
331. Profit. Good job.
I'll see if to get back in maybe with one or two and then see what happens. If it
So,
dip again, I'll get in with one.
okay. Yeah, no problem there.
Not like 10, like just one. And then if it go lower, decide if to add another one. And then if it look like it going down, I'll just come out.
Okay. Yeah, no worries, because it's stalling out a little bit here. Um, but that's a good profit to begin with.
Yeah, no, that one was good.
And again, we're looking at this trend line right here. It really plays pretty well with these. So it's looking like this.
Okay.
So I would
If it's
say
holding the
grab a
trend line.
little, like the
Right?
1 micro or something like that, something
Okay.
real, real light,
Okay.
just in case it takes off for you.
Okay. I'll just do
But
one.
I think your stop
Order
loss would
filled.
be this right here. The stop loss would be 107. If it
107.
comes back to that, then it's trying to break and retest down
Okay.
for a few.
100. Okay, now get into 106, 107. I'll
And it's
hold
one
and see
micro
what
you got,
happens.
right?
Yeah, so it's not a lot.
Okay, so that's 1 micro. Remember that we were looking to come back here overall, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is not set in stone yet until it makes a higher low again. So it may
Okay.
make it from here or whatever, but it's now getting into the place where we thought it would be earlier, down here.
Gotcha.
So let's see what it's going to do there. 1 micro is fine. That gives you some breathing room for it to kind of play out the way it needs to. This just turned red. This is all red. A 1 minute sell. So I would be interested in to see what it does here.
Okay.
It's at the edge, at the street corner that we talk about. So let's see what it does, how it reacts here. If this is the trend line, then it would be like that. And this is how US 30 was yesterday, or MYM was yesterday.
Hmm.
That trend line all the way up, and then flew back into it, and then took up to the top side. I mean, to the bottom side yesterday. But this could be a continuation of this sell too. How much is that one at?
I was down one some, now I was down 80, 90,
Down 90. All right, how much did you take on the first one?
331.29.
It's good then. So the reaction came, right? Let's see what the reaction looked like. Looked like that. So it may be trying to sell some more.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 4 hour sell on from way back up here from over
Yeah,
here.
that's what I was thinking. It might go up to come back down, but I thought it would go up like more than this though. Like um maybe like I don't know, as high up as 26,200, possibly even higher, then sell back off.
Yeah, this honestly makes sense for that stop makes sense for this structure, to be honest. For it to stop there, it makes sense for the structure for
Okay,
the sell
okay.
off. So I can't be really mad at that if it does stop here and just keep on selling. Can't really be mad at that at all. Um, Definitely retain some of those profits. But
Yeah.
here's a reaction from the place that we're looking at. Let's see what it does. It's just pressure right here. Um, Probably, let's see. We got to the red side on the one. Did get that sell entry over here. All right, let's pull that.
Huh?
Well, I don't know, man. Like, it's just playing right here, and honestly, it could just yank up crazy.
Yeah.
Because originally we wanted to buy from here if it was going to be that.
Hmm.
So I just don't want you to lose the profits that you have.
Yeah, no, no, I mean, no.
Now it's going back up for a few.
It was the
Overall,
15th.
if we just take all of this out real quick and see what did it do, it broke it again, retested it, and then sold down to here
Hmm.
for that. This was a really good break, 842. That's a decent reaction. Here you go. Okay. So we was right originally there.
Mm, yes, I needed to hold strong and keep going up.
You're still in there?
Yeah, I held it for now just to see.
Back to this side, which is good. Let's see if we can place that back. I want some more proof before adding anything.
Okay.
Come back with a vengeance. This breaks to a higher high. I'll be a lot more comfortable.
Add in something else.
Say it again.
What do you mean, like jumping in or adding a position?
Adding positions.
Oh, okay.
Overall, it looks like it's going to sell for real.
Okay.
I don't want to be oblivious to the fact that this is perfect structure for a sell to target down here.
Okay.
You know, really feeling like that because of how US 30 just bought crazy. US 30 sold a lot more than Nas did. So I'm get caught up in that. US 30 came down here. Let me get these candle colors back. Okay, okay. These colors back to the Q. Where's it at now?
174 negative.
74. Okay. When it broke this, I'm like, we could probably pull out of there.
Okay, should have got out.
That's what it is. But I didn't say that clearly, I think. But I was saying, like, let's pay attention to this. And if it's breaking that, then it's going to be tough. But a lot of times, It grabs liquidity, goes up, grabs liquidity,
Hmm.
comes back, breaks the high of this, pulls back down real deep.
Right. Sometimes why I get caught staying in example, if you look at the prior 30-minute candle, look how far it went down and then wick all the way back up to
Yeah,
the top of the green candle. So yeah, it was still red, but so it's like sometimes that's get me trapped holding on and just being, more patient, but then sometimes it just really turns and sells. So
yeah.
it's kind of hard to figure out, when it's gonna do what. So looking at the five, it kind of the big green candle had broke that last structure on the left on the five. So I thought, okay, it's gonna go up now,
Yeah.
like a little more before it sells off. That's what I was thinking.
I feel you. A lot of times that's taking liquidity. That's like a break of structure high,
Hmm.
and then it would come back down in here. I would have thought it would have been somewhere here, but a lot of times it pulls back further for it
Okay,
to continue that way like that
got you.
because it went so deep like that. But overall, can't deny that this is really good cell structure overall. It's hanging around at this wick right here.
And then,
Wow. A lot of times before it does a big sell off, it goes down and then peels back up, retests this, and then takes a shoulder, goes all the way down for that.
hmm.
Yeah, could be doing that shit right now. Maybe this was the first one, and then this was a shoulder, and then it started doing this. Making retest of the down the street is perfect. So that's what we
So at what point would it be maybe selling to go down on the five?
like. Where would it be targeting? It
Hmm.
just hit this previous low and reacted off of there.
Okay.
So
Gotta wait and see if it's gonna go back up or what.
yeah, yeah, it's right in the middle area. It could do either way, you know. I don't really know, but based on what it's doing, it could tap here and then start its descent. But the fact that this changed the structure, changed the character by
Hmm.
making that high right here, makes me believe that it's just coming down here to grab a little liquidity.
Right, that's what I'd meant to say when it breaks structure, change a character or whatever. So I thought, okay. But yeah, maybe if I should have just waited and buy deeper. That's what I usually do.
Yeah, that's why I said just in case it does just take off, just put one micro in. And
Hmm.
then once we see better evidence for that, then we can scale in like we did before on the other cell.
Hmm.
As you add six up there and all that other stuff, six and three and all of those things. I got to go back into the other one and lose a little bit of money because they're no, top stuff's locked for the day. I'll have to buy another one. I'll do another one.
You said what happened?
I was trading gold last night
Oh,
and
you're shooting gold.
trying to pass one of these 50Ks real quick.
Okay.
I did, so I had to lock it for the day and see what happens. I'm like, if I was gonna go back to top step, it would have to be another one. But you see, it tapped it and then I was selling.
Okay.
I don't know how deep it's gonna sell.
Studying to jump in a cell.
You did?
No, I was studying too, but I didn't do it.
I started to do it from here.
Yeah, I feel if I jump into a cell, I'll turn around and go back up.
Oh, okay, yeah. I understand. I mean, the shell came off here for it and these and all of that. So let's clear our mind of the buy and just look at what's happening.
Hmm.
Now we're hanging on to the idea of a buy and that'll get us in trouble. If we just keep hanging
Oh,
on to the idea of the buy. Because
yeah,
then
just
our
holding
filter
it
is
too
complete.
long.
You know what I mean? Our filter is completely different. Like we'll be making money right now if we weren't holding on to the buy.
Right.
So
Yeah, I had to get out of that whole stuff too long.
yeah, so let's not get stuck today. Let's just, see everything for what it is.
Hmm.
We got plenty of evidence for everything. And if we're looking at it like the flashlight, we got a red flashlight right now telling us, hey, look, the whole city behind us.
Hmm.
Got some sell action. And we're on this side right now. And until we go to the other side, we need to relax. Clear minded. I'm thinking this is coming down here.
It's gonna come down to that area there. And that's like what, 25?
That arm going crazy. Hold on, that must be rewind. Yeah, it just did a real big buy. So
Mm.
I was talking about US 30.
Oh, you're looking at the US.
Yeah, my wife is over there in US 30.
Oh, she traded USD.
Yeah. Mm, getting it popping. She says hello.
Tell her hello. Hope she's having a good day.
Yes, doing amazing. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope everything's well.
Beautiful.
So here's pure market structure. Each one of these bricks is 5, 5 ticks, I believe.
5 ticks. Oh, that's the Renko candle thing.
Wrinkles.
Okay.
I like how this looks.
Me too, but I didn't know each one was 5 ticks and that's how they were setting it up. I just couldn't figure out how it was lining up with the candles, so it confused me.
Okay, yeah. So it's the exact same, right? So all you look at is this over here, and that's where price is.
And that's what price what?
That's where price is.
Okay. By
So
looking at what?
um, looking at the line, like looking at where these projection candles are, this is where
Uh-huh.
price is, right? If you don't see anything, it's inside of this candle. But if it's projecting, like it's pressing down this way, you understand? Like, so
So
this is
that's a
price.
projection or that's a real price?
That's the real price.
Or that's a real price when it moving.
Yeah.
When it actually making a move, that's when the price moving.
Uh-huh. Yep, that's when the
Gotcha.
price is moving.
Gotcha.
So it's moving inside of here when you don't
Mhm.
see anything happening. It's inside of this brick.
Okay.
And then when it starts to make a little bit, you saw that little piece. When it starts to make one,
Hmm.
either up this way or down this way, then you'll see price in there. But you know it's inside of this brick, but it just takes away all the noise.
Okay.
It takes away all the noise, plays with these levels perfectly. And what would we have seen? We would have seen this, that, sell off here, pull back, pending order here, sell off here, right? If we're just
Hmm.
following and not looking for that buy so much, but this is what we would have seen. Just trying to see status line, scales on lines, symbol line. It's always good to stay, clear, bias wise and everything, especially if we're scalping.
Hmm.
Get into damn near anything we want. So it's being open to something else happening outside of what we would think.
All right, don't get stuck thinking, this gonna happen.
See it for what it is.
Yeah.
See it for what it is. What is it doing is the question, right? Well, right now we're on this thing turned blue. Great. If it's going to continue, it's going to continue through here. It's going to buy, it's going to buy.
Okay.
We can learn that later, but we can see what's going on, right? This is what's going on. 5 second, 1 minute. 1 minute looks like this. Just now getting back to the edge of this cloud again.
And she's not gonna fret if they're not there right then. But in your additional love. Exactly. So how they, when you're free, there's no good stale.
And where's that original entry?
Now it back down to 167. It was two something, but now it's 170, 165. It was less just now when it went up.
Okay, so where's the original price for it?
Where I entered,
Yeah,
126, 149.
149. Okay, Just trying to see if it was gonna go right then and there.
Yeah, if it come back today, I guess I'll just get out.
If it comes back to there, you're in good shape for it to buy.
Oh, or thought if I get back to break even, so just get out.
Yeah, so if it comes back to there, then you're in really good shape. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
For it to continue based on this.
okay,
If it respects this low right here,
got you.
this high low, if it respects it, it's gonna respect it or not. But shit, clear-headed.
But he had situated where Margaret fits, that I guess they're taking one next to each other. So they're in different class, absolutely class one. So I guess if they had it in such a way where they can be free, right? So, said that my manipulation. And then, what is it? Which is that
It's a heavy candle.
he said that he did
It's
buy
a
the
real heavy candle.
some of it greater from the fact that the she goes like, you know,
Look at you, it's 30. Uh,
she was working by herself.
here's our YM, Anthony.
Right?
How's the sword? Is the hour? Okay.
That was our day on YM.
That's a five. Okay.
Pretty clean.
But then I guess there was something where this girl was not was talking to Laura about something and I said, oh, what are you talking about?
So it's clean too. You know, five.
Like, I just wanted to say that how that girl not be like chilling people up. You know, but always but not only that, Ashley said she got me, right? And I guess she's from a seat black girl, whatever, good. And then, and it's
Five,
like,
two.
a lot of kids are not. I don't think so. I think that's part of it. As I started out with
Mm.
Hiccup.
Mm-hmm. Somebody gotta scare me.
Yeah.
Drink some water.
Right. Once they ain't keep coming regular, you'll be okay. But when you get them on the cargo away, that's be a real problem.
Right. Let's see. This is the game right here. This
Order filled.
I jumped in a cell with 10 contracts
yes, sir.
when it went back up. So now I got out of the one I was in, and I like maybe made $30 on this dip.
Oh,
But it
there
wasn't
you
down
go.
anymore.
You already took out the profit for the 10.
Yeah, well, I just set it to where it would be, I think it was 200. So, and I had 156 remaining still in profit where I got into the sell. So I put the take profit at 200. So overall it'll be 356, but it ended up at 353. I don't know if that's a fee or something.
There you go.
But
Good job. What did
before
you
it was
say?
up, I think how much I'd tell you? Was it 300 or somewhere around there? So now I'll just have to sit and wait again and see if buys or sells.
Yeah, let it make its decision, huh? So,
Yeah.
what made you pop into the cell? What did you see?
I was looking at where did I get in? What point was that at? Crap, no, I can't. Let me see if it shows where the entry was so I could remember. But
What
I was looking
time?
at the 5-2. I was looking at the 5-2.
Uh-huh.
So initially I was kind of watching a VWAP line.
Uh-huh.
So when it hit there on the new five, but it don't look like it wanted to pass, I was like, you know what? Let me try a sell here because on one of the 1 minute candles, they didn't have a wick.
Mm,
So I
yeah.
was like, you know what? Maybe it might come back to clean this up on the five before it continue going up, or it'll just keep going down. So,
Fam, 11 is a VWAP. So let me see. Let me throw that on here for you so you can see it.
okay.
No, that's perfect though. That's perfect. I'm glad. 'Cause we was caught up in the vibe, but when it came down to it, like we see what's really happening. And that pressure's been there for the whole time. All that thing set down.
Let me see something here. Looking now. Oh, crap. Oh, it wasn't the VWAP. It was the 1 second. Let me see if that's the 10 EME. 1 second. Where's that? All right. So this one this is a white line. So then take out the 10 EME. No, that's not it. It was the 20 EME. It was the 20 EME on the five.
Ah, okay, okay. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I thought it was a VWAP, but I make the VWAP line ticker. Because both of them white
Oh, both of them are white. Yeah.
on my screen. But I thought I made one really big. The VWAP supposed to be the biggest possible. Yeah, it is the biggest. So I don't know why it looking close to the same size as the other one.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I
Weird.
do remember how your setup kind of looked.
Yeah. So I know it was risky, but I was watching on your end too, and it wasn't looking like, it was breaking past that point either. So, I
Hmm.
was like, let me just try it here. I think it was somewhere on that wick that failed, that big wick. I think it was somewhere there that I entered it. So I see it shoot up, but like it didn't want to pass the point, and I think that might have been on the
Hmm.
EMA. So I was like, you know what, it might come back down first before it go up. Let me just sell.
What goes up? Yeah, that makes sense. That's good though. This respected it. It respected it, respected it, respected it, and now we're looking like this. So uh, around here is kind of where I would probably have you add into that.
So,
Why? If we were going, if we were going with the buy coming
mm,
from here,
mm,
it would have been something like this.
okay.
So let's see what you see what I mean?
Mhm.
There it goes. Now that's four contracts on a NQ.
Wow. On the NQ.
On NQ, on regular NQ, that's four
So
contracts.
you put in 40.
Yeah, that would have been 40.
Oh,
This
you're
is
doing this
quick.
on NQ. Oh,
Yeah, this is NQ, so I put in four, which would be 40.
wow.
But you see, the POI came, right?
Okay.
Broke this cloud, right?
Mm-hmm.
It respected these lows here. So I'm like, this is the game right here. I was saying that if it respected these one, two, then it peeled back heavy and
Right.
did this, reacted like that, came back, retested again. But when it respected that, it started making liquidity
Right side ups.
that way, right? Which would
Gotcha.
make this trend line this.
Mm,
Now, would we be out of in the clear completely? We could
mhm.
be,
Okay.
or it could come back up here and then retest this again sometime later if it's going to have a problem or like I have an issue,
Okay.
right? It could do that, but this is where I would have told you to try to add some contracts. And I just wanted to put the label in there so we can see visibly,
Okay.
and then that would have been eaten up.
And then you play it to the black line.
Play it to the black line and play it to all the way back to these highs up here
Oh,
because it respected this line right here.
got you.
Since it respected it, then I would think that it would be going up to finish that off.
Got you.
And look at buy this whole thing back real quick. It just went a lot deeper than I thought it would.
Yeah.
And normally it does. I mean, coming from watching the videos, because I'm just now getting into market structure, like literally a couple months or so, maybe 3 months or so. This is October,
Hmm.
September,
And October.
November, September, August, July,
Mm.
June, about 4 months or so.
Okay.
So I even started thinking about market structure. So when I say that to say that a lot of times they say, hey, look, this will come back up, break these highs, but then you're going to be looking for a buy down here somewhere,
Right.
right?
Hmm.
Versus where everybody else would be, this will be the trap. And then you look for it down here. So I was thinking like maybe down here to keep it light, but in reality, it was all the way down there. So
Got
it's
you.
my fault in that way.
No, that's cool. Usually that's how I try to look for deeper buys or whatever, you know. But then you just have to wait a lot longer through all the fives, because when I get into the fives, sometimes it look like it going up. But with your stuff, at least you have the lines telling you, hey, it could pull back here, it could do this.
Hmm.
So then uh area. But that's what's confused me. You could see it when I say confuse me, don't confuse me, but you could see it on the 5 second chart. But the moves just be so up and down as I can never really see the direction
Yeah.
of the 5 second chart. Like here, all I know is going up. I put a small cell on one NQ.
Hmm.
Uh, because I was wondering if it would go down to like clean up some of that 5 minute candle before it kept going up.
Yeah. Yep. Hmm.
So normally that's how I would be looking for stuff, but I do have the lines you have and the whatever. So and they do always coincide with the EMAs. A lot of times the EMAs will help on some candles, but not all. So but if it's around the VWAP, I might take a little chance. Like just now, that one was around the VWAP.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me get in a small position here. But you see how you might have the confidence to put 10 contracts in or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that like how you know it's gonna go here. It's like that's a lot. I need to get that level of. But you have things that you're looking for on here. Like me, I ain't put in those NQs there. I know you play into the black line, but I'll still be panicky, bro. Um, I can't hold that. If I up like $1,500,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'll take that and then come out and try to re-enter because
That's how you should.
times I hold stuff thinking, yeah, and then not to say it wouldn't go back there, but I talking about there have times I'd hold trades and it break a point and it still come down deep, shake out people, and then later in the day, let's say 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock is when it come back up into profit. When I could have just took profit the first time, and
Yeah.
I think about it, maybe buy deeper a second time.
Yeah. That's what it would be. That's how it should be, to be honest. And I'm only leaving this here because it's paper. Like it's not a real, it's
Right. You're just
paper.
watching it play out.
I'm just
Otherwise, you'd
watching
have
it
took
play
some
out.
profit. You'd have
Yeah, I
took
would have
profit.
take that from. Come on, I would
Okay.
definitely take that for sure. And then look, it said
How would you trail it?
POI the
You
other
trail it
way
on the minute
for sale.
candles? How would you decide where to take it though? Because it didn't hit the black line yet. So like what would make you
Oh,
decide if it have a red candle or you'd go to a lower
if
time
I'm in
frame?
here like this in this real cap, what I'm
Oh,
doing is I'm looking at, I'm down at the five to see where it's going to hit. It's going to hit some
okay.
stuff. right? So
Got
what did
you.
it do on the five? I think it was this, right?
Uh-huh.
This is what it
Yes.
was. So it ended up hitting this on the five.
Got you. So as soon as it reached that green level line, that box there, you
Yeah,
might decide, all right, one red candle, you're out.
I'm out, man.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
take that real quick.
Got you. Got you.
Right. So where, let me see again exactly where it was so that we're not making nothing up. So it was about in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom of this green that I did. It was this POI here.
Mm-hmm.
It got up here. Normally I would have that pending order. So it would
Okay.
have got here, got in there, and then peeled back, and then this came, and then it said POI on top of that.
Okay.
And from there, I'm like, all right, cool. So if I put a horizontal line here, I'm like, all right, well, we got some juice here.
Okay.
And then the 5 second or the 15 second is what I'll be looking at.
15. Okay.
The 15 or the five, and then I'll take the level, I'll see the levels there.
Got you.
So the entry was this over here.
Okay.
So if I'm gonna flick this, I'll show you.
Sorry.
This is what it was. This is the entry.
Okay.
It's doing this, and then it's always gonna tell me where it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit something. It just hit that.
Got you.
So if I peel it back to see if it was there ahead of time, it wasn't there ahead of time,
Okay.
right? So let's see what I would have seen. That's not there. Let's see if it's there on the five. Phantom. But at least it's telling me,
You're seeing a POI on the 5.
yeah, I'm seeing something happen. Like,
Right. So you know it might be feeling to start changing directions.
yeah, and the way that I see it on the fives, I'm always on the Hakanashi if I'm on 5 seconds. So this is what I would have seen. It would have died, died,
Mhm.
died, 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 died. And I'm like, oh shit, it's dying. And I'll just pull it and then wait for a pullback. The pullback I'll wait for is around halfway here
Okay.
of this structure. Like, so great pullback, great pullback, great pullback. So I'm like, all right, so it's dying here. Let me take that. And then let me see where it's gonna pull back
Okay.
to do it again. And this is where I would usually get messed up at right here.
Right. Because sometimes it'll break and go up, which it did, but it might pull back down again.
Pull back down again on the 5 second. This is what I'm finding myself getting hit at. I'll
Right.
get myself hit here, or it'll be making these higher lows on the 5 second. This is beautiful structure, right?
Mhm.
But then I would try to sell here if my ideas I'm selling. Emotionally, that's what
Mhm.
I would be doing if I'm doing terrible.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, maybe it'll sell here. Let me try to get in early for this sell right here.
Gotcha.
And then it will break that shit. So I'm just telling you the worst of me if I'm trading like this,
Mhm.
right? So you can kind of learn from that. But overall, if I'm just flowing with it, it's good shots, right?
Yep.
Not bad shots at all. Do I have to take every single one of these? Absolutely not. No, sure don't. Because when it comes in like this, then what am I doing? I mean, it's still going into profit and everything. That's fine, but you get the picture though.
I mean, like I say, bro, you see all them POI spots, I know all of them mightn't hit. But if I could do it like structure like you, I could see myself like getting into trouble because I would trade like that and see that POI, I'll enter sell. Because I used to trade on the 15-second chart and I know even looking at anything like that, no lines. I draw in my own lines and I enter in trades and I'd get into some bad too. So
Hmm.
worse yet if I have something reading it and telling me, yeah, this might be a good area,
Yeah.
I would jump in. So. I might get burned, but I'll jump in. Like right now, looking at the 15, I don't even know if it's gonna keep going down or if it's a trip out to buy at the bottom here at the low part, because before I was jumping in too early. So now sometimes I get trapped. I'll be like, hey, let me buy here. It's on the low and it'll keep going down.
And then they keep going up. Right.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
But
Uh,
you know what? If I hold the trades for a while, I will get back in profit usually. But sometimes I'll read the market wrong. But so far, it kind of been ranging. We ain't get no huge drop off. It went down deep the first 9:30 candle, right?
hmm
Then the next 15 went all the way back up to that 9:30 open.
Yep.
The next one was a doji. The next one came down, not all the way down. The next one was a green. So,
Yeah.
structure-wise, it looks like it's going down, honestly, but I just felt like looking at the 1 hour. I didn't know if it was like a deep fake out to come higher up into that big red 1 hour candle before it sells off. That's how I was thinking about it from the hour candle.
That's beautiful because that's what it did. It broke this, came back, retested it, wicked up,
Right, but you see,
and
you
then
have
dipped
that
it.
line there giving you an area, it might retest. I
Mhm.
don't have a line like that. So I thought it would go higher because I not seeing that line you seeing where you could say, all right, well now it might come to there and retest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
And
see
that's what
if
I ended up taking. I took that sell right here.
right, so you could be like, nah, it's not gonna go higher. Let me maybe take a sell there.
Mhm. But yeah, this is why it's valuable to have. You know what I mean? We're
Hmm.
looking through
Yep,
all the different things of it, inside
for
of it, and all of
sure.
that. But yeah, it does so much. And if we
It helps a
simplify
lot.
the day, guess what? If we simplify the day, it looks like this. Go to the 15 minute. What do we see? Take out all of this stuff for now, right?
Hmm.
See, what do we see? We see a POI,
Hmm.
15. We see the sell, no problem. We're in this sell candle, so we're looking for sales through this 15 minutes. We're looking for sales.
Right.
Because it's a red candle. So if we're on a lower time frame, then we're just looking for evidence of a sell because this 15 minutes is gonna sell, right? Then we come over here, we got another sell one. Oh shit, that's 8:15. So say we started at 9:30. 9:30, this thing kind of get jiggy, a little bit red.
Hmm.
Just simplifying the day, this is what the setup we would have seen. Simplifying the day, this is the setup we would have seen right here for 9:30, right? And where are we at? So I would have thought, well, we just pulled out of here, so we may tap this and then continue on. We're on the sell side,
Hmm.
so we need evidence of sales.
Sorry.
So I'm like, where is it gonna sell from if it's gonna sell? That's what I would be thinking of. And then when I'm seeing this, I'm like, all right, cool. Let me go to the lower time frame and find some evidence of some selling there.
Mm.
If we're red like that, and what would I have seen in there? I would have seen this part. This is 9:31. I would have seen that. This would have turned red. Perfect. Let me see about it. That's a good move. It came back to this line again. That's a good move, right?
Hmm.
And we would have been straight. Where is it going to stop at? Oh, it's going to stop somewhere in here. Maybe. It may break today, but it just sold a lot. This is 9:30 on the dot. If I'm looking straight at the 1 minute, that's our day.
Mm.
One, two, three. And all of this is giving you confluence for it. And all of this was all down for that
Oh
whole time,
no. Yeah. Wow.
right? So you know it's gonna go back and forth here. Now we're losing energy, right?
Hmm.
Back and forth here. All right, let's try that. All right, good take profit there.
Mm. Yeah, like yeah. See, get that. I closed out one time. I'm like, oh, I hit 2000. That's an amazing trade in that short time.
That's it. You know,
Out.
and that's two contracts, bro.
Right? That's crazy.
That's crazy, but we can see it clearly. All right, cool. This is a place where it could stop at. Let's see what's going on. Okay, da da da. This turned blue right here. This is what set me off to press it. It turned blue over here.
Hmm.
This line on the 1 minute. Plus the POI had happened. Peel back. This finally turned blue. Perfect. Are we gonna hold that whole thing? No. We just so heavy. I'm like, I don't know. It might come back on me. I don't know. I want to take the money, right?
All right. I want to run for the hills.
Run for the hills, and that's it for the day. If I didn't take the one at 9:30, then I could definitely take the comeback there. And look at where we're at again. We're in the same spot again, right? This was earlier. This is what we just watched, that whole thing. And look where we at again. Same spot. But guess what? This is a higher low. And let's see if it's going to respect it. And if it does, then I'm looking to buy. This is turning blue. So we got the same thing happening.
Hmm.
Same thing happening. My mind is like, all right, well, it's probably going to try to touch this at least because it's going to play with these levels. It may peel back to this first. But
So you might get in here
yeah, I would think to see about getting into here.
with NQ.
What in Q? Like maybe down here somewhere, but I would
All
think
right.
this would go here. This is why I'm putting it there.
Okay.
Just touched it
For like a buy, right?
for like a buy, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
like a
I'm
buy.
gonna do on NQ, MNQ.
I'll go MNQ.
All right, MNQ.
You're already in profit for the day, so use the micros to your advantage.
No, gonna do it in a practice account. How many should I put?
Um, I'll wait for a pullback first, real quick.
All right. And then how many to add? Three, one, five.
On the practice counter live
No, practice.
practice, I would say go five at a time.
Okay,
You got a
five.
150 account, right? So that's half the contract at a time.
Half a contract. Okay, five. All right. So let me wait for like a pullback. Mm.
So it's kind of dying a little bit here, and I wouldn't be mad if it pulled back to here first.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like a real good area. Oh crap, it's in again and going up.
It may go, but it may not. Let's see. It actually is going. Okay, it's not going to hurt us for a break and retest. We can put one micro in there. Put one micro in there, and if it does pull back, then we'll add into it. But
Order filled.
Okay.
I like how that's a higher low right here. Got
Mhm.
the POI off the bounce. This turned blue. So exactly what we just looked at just happened again the same way, just about. Now we didn't miss anything. You see how it came all the way back here?
Hmm.
That's the break and retest. So tap another one here.
Another buy? Okay.
Yeah, tap another
Oh,
buy.
that's one, right?
Uh-huh. Do
Oh,
one there,
okay.
just in case it pulls back to the edge of this cloud. Did it?
Yeah, yeah. And another buy. I have two.
All right.
That's 26,075.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. That's where I have to take profit at 26,074.
Oh, you talking about this black?
Yeah. Should I put it lower? Or at like where the line turned red the last time from blue to red?
Yeah, I know it's gonna tap that. If it's gonna tap
Okay.
that, then it's gonna pull back from it first. So
Okay. Up 40 now, 37, 34, 30.
perfect. See if we got some pullback juice down into maybe in here. Maybe it's just gonna push off of that up to here. See what it looks like. Nice and clean. Okay, here's that pullback that we're talking about. So now you can add a couple more right there, maybe two
Hmm.
more right about,
Uh,
add a couple right about, add two.
Here?
Yeah, add two there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay. Added two.
All right, see if that's gonna bounce for us. I don't really pay attention to the 15-second POIs. They're gonna flash a lot. They might be lit though, but they flash a lot. Add one more right here.
Order filled.
On the top. See if we can have that push. So, so it's blazing through this again. Y'all got enough energy, or is it done? Turns blue again. We're going five more.
Five.
Five more right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
Order filled.
So now we got a whole contract.
Yeah, 10 and all.
It sounds real faint and faded, so I'm not hearing you.
Yeah, I have 10 and all. I have 10 and all. A whole contract.
Okay. All right, cool. That's on the practice or that's on the live?
No, no, no. Doing it on the practice.
Okay. No worries. See what we got. Sounds great. There we go. Is that in profit yet?
Yeah, up 74. Should I leave it at the same take profit 2074 or put
Yeah,
it on your
yeah.
VWAP?
Let it go up there. Or take it whenever you like, whenever you feel comfortable. We'll
All
see
right,
it play out.
put
But
it on the VWAP first and see what happened. That's like 2060, 64.
mm-hmm. Right here.
But that'll still be 4 if it hits there.
Perfect. 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 Let's see what it do. I'm glad that this turned blue again. That's great. I'm glad that we got a little buy right here. That's great. Plays through the TP, right?
It nearly hits it.
Almost. Okay.
On my thing, it nearly, like, it looked like the wicket there, but I didn't take it out.
Okay. That's what happened to me yesterday. It was at 15:25 on the first sell. 3 minutes in. I'm like, I'll just let it hit it. It pulled all the way back and some.
I swear it's like that. I'll always be watching you take profit and coming right to it and then turning around.
Uh-huh. It was so crazy. But that's
Like
me.
right now, on the 5, I think it on my 20 EMA. That's where it's stopping.
Oh yeah. Well, you see
But
the level. These levels
yeah.
do not play.
hmm
That shit in this plan right here. It's gonna play until it pushes again. And when it pushes again, then we go.
Order filled.
All right, now full on the new 5 minute candle are open. It pushed through a little bit. So
Yeah.
4.
There you go. That's a
Mhm.
great move.
Yeah. So up 750 on the practice account.
No, not bad at all.
Nope.
Still expect
Very
that to
good.
go up to here, and maybe to here.
Yep, I was too damn afraid.
No, I feel you. It's all good. But you're getting familiar with how everything is moving, you know?
All right.
That's gonna pay dividends. So again, it's only day three of you seeing this, maybe day four.
Yep.
There you go. See how I was trying to touch it now?
hmm
Making his way up time.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty sure
right.
now I hotel hit the 74.
74.
Yep, at 72. Nearly hit it there. 72.
This 77 is where this black line
And when it's high as 53 already, that's where would I had to take profit.
is. This is where my other entry was from before. Remember where it shot up?
hmm
So that's where it was.
Right. So a lot of times as was realized is like sometimes you get in good trades, but it'll turn on you. And then it's like you're holding the bag, but then it's rarely maybe good positions. But if you wait till later in the day, I'll come back and be like, wow. Because I think in price break when solo is gonna keep going down, turn realize later in the day, price come all the way back and past that spot.
Hmm. All the way back. And sometimes I'm learning to hold stuff and everything, but if we looked at a regular day, just a easy version of the day, this is
Mhm.
what we would have seen. It would have been like this.
Well, I like this because I want to learn both ways. I really think I need to learn the long-term patience and the structure because let's say you're trading on a 4 hour time frame.
Mhm.
That's a long time frame. You're not in and out, so you gotta give it time to play out. If you're on a day time frame, is even more. So within that, it could do a lot. But you gotta decide now, all right, if you're gonna buy, you're not gonna buy the breakout of the candle, you might be waiting for a pullback. If you're on a 4 hour or a day. The thing is, you don't know how deep it's gonna pull back. Sometimes a 4 hour pull back a little bit and shoot up. You might miss the trade.
Yeah, but I mean, if
That's the
you're on a
risk.
lower time frame, then you can see.
Then you could get in quicker and better.
Yeah, and overall, the best way to do this again is to have a couple of these screens, and then you're able to tab through the screens, right? So you can go from here to here to here,
Okay.
you know, so you can get the overall. So maybe I would make this, have this be the five, no problem. this would be, let me actually see what I would do with this one.
So you're saying you have multiple trading view screens open. That's what you're saying, or something else?
hmm
Okay.
Multiple trading view screens open
Okay.
so you can see what's going on, on all the time frames at the same time. So for example, it would look like this, right? We'll have work home and gym over here, and look what
Okay.
happened. It went from gym to back home, right?
Now the gym to back home, is this on a specific time frame or no?
This is on I usually like this one on the 5.
Okay, you put that one on the five. See, like I want to try something like this tomorrow too. Just play these lines. So it's like I just want to try it on the practice account. It reach the line. As soon as I break back above, enter buy. And just hold it to one of those like pivot points, like the box, you know?
Yeah, like the box for sure.
Yeah, just hold it there, see what happen. Is on a practice account, leave it. Because for me, I don't mind waiting out trades that I. It might take an hour. It might take, I don't know. But
Yep.
to me, I don't mind doing that,
So
Because
this,
if I work in, I don't even necessarily have to be at the screen. I just had to define my loss, what you're willing to lose, and then you let it ride.
and what I was looking at yesterday, I agree with that 100%. What I was looking at yesterday was um, having these be completely pending orders, right? With the take
Hmm.
profits available, right? You
Hmm.
saw what the up the street and down the street looked like for the entire time for Nas, all those buys, right?
Hmm.
Now, with that, what I
Sorry.
would say is, let me actually pause that. What I would say is that if you're setting a pending order at the
Hmm.
top of up the street, maybe give it probably 5 to 10
Uh,
room.
if you
Maybe
said independent up the street, what?
on up the street, right? So
Uh-huh.
what I would say on your side, which is what you're trying to do,
Uh-huh.
is to set a pending order up the street, give it maybe 10 pips of room, just in case it wixes and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So up the street plus 10 pips, and then the other one would be down the street plus 5 pips or so, right?
Okay.
Minus 5 pips or so. So basically, this is what it would look like. It would look like this.
Um,
Let me resume. So the day would start over here, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, something like that, in that time. And then you would just set your buy stop here, maybe like 10 pips above here,
mm-hmm.
and set a sell stop down here,
Got you.
right? Maybe a couple pips below this. And then your take profits would be here, here, or here. Now, if we're in the trend overall that we are expecting buys and everything like that, then we can have, a little bit further take profits if we want to do that. But you could take
Mm.
partials here, take most of it here, and then let a couple of these run. Now, if you look at how it played out day after day, if you had set that here, guess what? It would have pulled to here, would have came back in, and then would have came and hit it, right? Take profit on the sell.
Right.
All right, cool. Then if you had your buy stop over here, then it would have finally came out of here and bought here and it said 1, 2, 3, take profits there. And then
Mm.
at the same time later on in the day, it did it again. 1, 2, 3, take profits there.
Mm-hmm.
Peel back again. 1, 2, 3. So next day, what does it look like? Started here, came here. If I pull this back, let's see if it hit a take profit down here. It did not hit a take profit down here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't get all the way down there. So no worries. All we're doing is defining the stop loss on the side, right? Define the stop loss. But you've been floating in profit for all these hours, right?
Mm.
It never got down here for that. But you still got your buy stop on the side. Maybe your stop loss is the driveway or something like that. Maybe it's that. If that's the case, then it would have peeled out of here,
Hmm.
gained some room, and finally came here. Never got to the driveway, but it got here. Peeled back, lost to the driveway. The driveway is what? 28 pips,
28.
33 pips. So you lose 33 pips on that. Now this gets activated. The driveway is to take profit. I mean the stop loss. So let's see if it goes and hits the stop loss. It doesn't go hit the stop loss. Now we're floating in good profit. Maybe it starts here. Here's the first take profit. Now you're in profit for the day, even after the loss. That's 115. That's 253. Right. In the meantime, while that's cooking, you got this one. Short, take profit. No problem. Came back, driveway, driveway. Came back. You still gave it some room, so it wasn't doing this to you. Then it actually pushed. Again, take profit, take profit. Came back, did it again, take profit, take profit. Back, did it again, take profit. You see what I mean?
Hmm.
But these are your pending orders for the day. Now this is a real short day. Small window. It comes out here, it goes. There's probably a take profit there somewhere. At least that first one. Yep. So we got the first one out. Bang, that's most of your money. It does peel back in here, hit the driveway after that. No worries though. Most of that money is taken. How much is that? And literally, you set it up at 6 p.m., 7 p.m. That's 66 pips there.
Hmm.
And you're moving. You're gonna have some amazing days as well, right? This probably hit a take profit. Now that we know, this probably hit that. Peeled out of here, lost. Peeled out of here, lost. Peeled out of here, lost. Peeled out of here, lost.
Hmm.
Then did that. So you just minimize how many trades per day.
Hmm.
So on choppy days that you don't get kind of white, but we're talking about this, these first couple. And regardless of what, you're going into profit early on. And maybe you started in New York time. There you go. New York time. That's 2 a.m. New York time. Perfect. New York time. Perfect. New York time. If it's still in there during New York time. Because a lot of times it's just gone already.
Hmm.
That's something to do. But between this, and that, you should have plenty of moves to make. So let me know what you're gonna look to do, right? The way I see it is this could be a little flashlight
Hmm.
and it's going to give you an alert when it's at the gym, right? So I'm giving you an alert. All right, let me pay attention. Let me see what the flashlight is telling me, which direction it's going. Since we're at the gym, it's
Hmm.
shooting up, so I'm going to target here, whatever, right? This is on vacation, so it's probably going to be buying for a few. This is crazy. Let's put this back on. It's on vacation. So when it's on vacation like this, you just go back to the driveway, see what the hell happened at the driveway. But I'm gonna systemize. I mean, it's already there. You just get notifications at these key levels
Hmm.
and then look at it and see what the hell is going on, where it may be targeted, and then, set your targets for that.
So you get the alerts on your phone or when?
Yeah, you get a text message straight to your phone.
Got you.
So your whole day would be like not looking at the chart until you hear a text message. You get a text message, it's at a key point, whether it's home, work, or the gym, or up the street or down the street.
Hmm.
And then you look at the chart then, and it's always making particular moves. This one was from work, and bought and went on vacation. When it goes on vacation, these are the big, huge trending moves.
Hmm.
These are the big trending moves. Whether it goes on vacation from the gym, big trending move, or it goes on vacation from work, big, huge trending move. This one was from work, big, huge trending move. You take these off so you see it clearly. And this is just the 200. It came from the gym here. Ding, ding, ding. We're at the gym. What would you see? You would see the flashlight beaming up. Well, we can target home and target work. And then it just bing, bing, bing. Then it just started going on vacation. So you know you can kind of hold that for a group. Ding, ding, ding. We're on vacation. We're at work again. Let's see what's going on. You'll probably sell that. It comes back here. And it's like, damn, let me see what's going on again. You'll see that that's kind of buying. Like, it's kind of buying, right? Lower time frame. But you get the picture?
Yep.
All right, cool. That's that's what I would see. So let's see what it looks like for the day. Got some more moves. What is it doing right now?
What the NQ?
Yeah, cute.
Um, it's kind of hovering on the five. The last few fives kind of in the same area. No big, huge change per se.
The move with US 30. It
US
started here.
going up.
This is in the way. But that's the day. 9:30. You see this happening? All right, we got some juice, y'all. Bing, 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 all the way up to what? Home and work. Work.
Mm.
Started peeling off of that. Thank you. What did it do? Came from the gym at 8:10. Went on vacation. I mean, it's probably gonna be selling for a few.
Bro, do me, you could do me, I don't know if you could do me a favor. Like, let's say you get an alert on your phone on the hour on one of these regions, right?
Mhm.
Like it hit the bottom place where it might, like where you should add hour candle, where they had 4 hour candles. And it came down, went up, came up, but then eventually it turned and make a big up candle, right? I don't know if you remember that candle.
Um,
I think it was on the hours where you were showing me it was coming back and hitting the regions. Let me see. Let me see.
Today?
I don't know if it was today, or yeah, dragged it back. No, the thing is not here because it had made a big up. Go back left. Let me see if there's more left. It might be no. It had come through yeah, it might be where these blues and grays here is. Go left more. Right, no, come back right. No, 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 you're good. The screen in the right place. Let's go to the candle. Put the mouse a little more left. A little more left, left. Right, that cluster of candles there, right? So
Hmm.
that purple line that it hit where the longest wick was, that is not that one, the one down below that one, the purple down below.
This one?
That's home too.
That's home.
Right. So you would get an alert there, right?
Yep.
If you get any alert like that on the hour, either on the home side or the top side is what work.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Tell me, like let's say you get an alert here, home. If you could tell me when you get the alerts, I will try to get to my computer and just put a practice account by, or
Hmm.
I just want to leave it.
Just
And I
leave it
leave
go.
it. Let's say it happens 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it overnight. So let's do a small one, like if it's Dow, I might do like 5 minis. If it's Na Nasdaq, I might do like 1 mini.
Hmm.
When I say mini, the smallest one.
Micro, yeah.
Micro. All right.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna leave it overnight. So it might come back for hours, dip back here, do whatever, but I'm gonna leave it overnight. So it'll be there running for 8 hours or more till I get up 9 o'clock in the morning. And I
Okay.
want to see where's that. Because if it shot up, um, to me, I don't mind doing stuff like that overnight. Even when I try it on a new account, I'll try it with 1 mini first. If it work 2 days, I might try it with 2 minis after. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, just to get a feel for it.
Right. Because if it working, I'll definitely think it's smart or cool to do things like that.
Yeah, man. Seriously. Because
Yeah, and just see how it play out because that's why it's there to if you get the alert to see, all right, so I don't
fact,
mind trying it on your practice account because when you look at the chart, you're seeing it happening. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I get if it goes up to the work one, I might have a little risk because now I'm selling potentially against the trend, right?
Yep.
But
But you
what I'll
see,
try to do is open the chart and try to see. Because look, stay right here. You see the purple work line, and then you see the green, sorry, the purple home, then the green work, right?
yep.
Now, no, leave it on, leave it on. What was
Okay.
the green dotted line you had there? That is not the work line?
Those are the take profits.
Okay,
Take profit one, two, and three. One, two,
got
and
you.
three. So for
Okay,
the daily setup.
okay,
So these are just those. This is work, home, and gym. You got home is purple, and the one above is work. And one below is gym.
okay, work, home, gym. So if it break through gym, it might be going down.
It might be going down. Absolutely. Especially if this is
Got you.
red, pink or whatever it is. Right. That's why we look at the flashlight for what it is. Like, all right, cool.
Got you, got you.
Home. Let me look at what the flashlight is looking like.
Right.
Oh, it's telling me that we might be selling. Let me see on the five. Well, we touched home. Let me look. Okay, we're up a little bit. It's going to play around here. It's going to consolidate here at home for a few. It stays home for
Okay,
a few. And then it breaks out a certain way. And
got you,
once it
got you.
does, you see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know now. I was thinking about it slightly wrong. So I don't know if because I have to use all three. I can't just use that line.
You
I
can
have to
use
go down to a smaller time frame and see.
which direction is going from there. Yeah,
Right.
because you want to
I was just
see.
thinking long term because sometimes it might fake it going down in that direction for a while. And then let's say 2, 3, 4 hours later, boom, it turn around and because it already hit that purple line. So if it not breaking through it, chances are, it's gonna go up.
Yeah, the thing is, like, to layer this on, you got this, right?
Mhm.
You have these. So for the hour, it's pretty accurate for the hour, to be honest. It's pretty accurate for the hour.
Yeah, it was looking real good on the hour. That's why I was thinking about trying something like that.
Yeah. So these are, let's see, buys, and these are sells. So that just gives you another layer on top of that.
Hmm.
Well, I got an hour sell, and look what happened with it. It's at home, of course. So what are we doing? We're targeting the gym. And then it hits the gym and then starts pushing. Now we got some juice down here for the pressure. That's what it is. Maybe you do it on the 30. Do
Oh,
30,
look at the 30, then look at the 30. Okay.
it'll look like this, right?
Hmm.
So, for long stuff, if you're talking about swinging, it can be as simple as these. Look at where this 4 hour came off at.
Maybe
Didn't
you
say
do it for the
anything.
longer stuff on the four.
Yeah, I mean, this came off on the 4, but I mean, you can definitely see what's going on in the meantime. And then,
Hmm.
hey, look, I'm still kind of looking for a little bit of a sell. Put all your knowledge back into it. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And then this is in the blue side, so we expect that to kind of pull back a little bit, right?
Hmm.
We don't expect it to just drop straight down. We're on the blue side. But this is on the blue side, we got to buy. Great. No problem. Blue side, it pulled back. Pulled back to what? Pulled back to work, came back home, dropped off. Red side, all right. Is it telling you exactly when this thing started? Absolutely not. It is not. It's telling you a little bit later on in the candle,
Hmm.
but at least you'll get a 4 hour. Hey, we're buying on the 4 hour. It's not going to say that for no reason,
Hmm.
right? And then we have all the other stuff in the meantime to make moves out of it and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
If you want to scalp up, guess what? If you got a 15-minute sell that happens, or a 15-minute buy that happens, or the candle is red or something like that, especially
Hmm.
with the fact that I have it set up as pressure and all of that, then it's like, all right, cool. Let me look for evidence of buys. If it's a blue candle, the way that thing is set up.
Gotcha.
So we're just looking for when it actually came off. It came off here. I pressed this here, and this is what it looks like. This is at 15 seconds, well, a minute and 50 at a time.
Mm.
What did it do? It tapped the gem. And in the meantime, what are we looking like? Let's see inside of here. But overall, you just got a 4 hour buy.
Hmm.
So now that makes this look a little bit different. I wouldn't want these all through here, but shit.
Hey, bro. I think I'm gonna eat a crashing.
Yes, sir. It could be a
I
wrap.
start to feel tired, so we'll come back at it tomorrow again.
Yeah, man.
And have a great evening. Uh, Thanks again for everything, and we'll chat in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Think I need a nap, but I need to eat first. Could feel my sugar off.
Yes, sir. Definitely do that. So I'll
Yeah.
get with you soon, all right?
Thanks a million, bro. Talk to you
All right.
later.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Wife says bye too.
Oh, tell her have a good evening too. Okay. Thanks a million.
All right.
Bye. Have a good day.
All right. See you.
All right. See you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Hmm.